So what are the characteristics of a contract of guarantee? We have said there are three parties: the guarantor, the creditor, and the principal debtor. And we have said the principal debtor and the creditor need the guarantor to cushion the creditor from the actions of the principal debtor. And the guarantor's liability is secondary or collateral. If you can go back to our circle idea, for me to have been advanced a loan of 1 million, I need to have shares. And should I default, they will first deduct the shares that I have before coming for the amounts you have both guaranteed me. So yours is not the primary collateral. It is after I have exhausted my shares that I will come back to you. And this is what we are saying, that your liability is secondary. It's not primary. The principal debtor's liability is primary. It is the first instance that he's the one who will be sought to clear his debt. And the guarantor will only be followed if the principal debtor is unable or unwilling, and all other methods have been sought to recover the amounts advanced to him. And the guarantor has no interest in the transaction between the parties. When you guarantee me that loan, you will not follow up to ensure that if I had said, I want to take a loan to go back to school, to pay for another course, you're not interested in whether I will do that with the money. You're also not interested in this I have. You're not the transaction that is, then you move us. There must be a witness that will be able to identify the transaction that took place, when it took place, the amount involved, the parties involved. You see, you can't guarantee something that you also don't know. As much as you're not interested in the transaction between the creditor and the principal debtor, you are aware of who the principal debtor is, you are aware of who the creditor is, and this transaction, you are aware that money will be availed. And that element of you being aware of all these things means, and you have that secondary liability, you will need someone to witness or to evidence this transaction. It can either by that loan form, when you guarantee me against the 500,000 that you have guaranteed me, and you have your ID number, a witness signs against it. And this is what we are saying. There's a note or memorandum, there's that signature, there's that element that it has not been done in the dark. I did not use your details to rope you into these. I did not use some anything. I did not coerce you, so to speak. You are aware of what was happening, and your consent was freely sought, and your consent was freely given. That way, should the secondary liability ever be invoked, you're not again going to say, I was not there. I was not aware. I didn't know. I don't know the parties. The fact that you are present, your signature signifies your acceptance of the terms and conditions of you guaranteeing. And when we say that the contract must be evidenced by some note or memorandum, this is ideally what you're saying. You must read and understand what you're guaranteeing. Now that you have agreed to guarantee,